Hello everybody, this is toysareruss, and for this special video showcase and review we're going to be looking at the DNA design. So this is an upgrade kit. It is DK42 and it is for Legacy Prowl, and yes, this is a new take, a new idea that I'm going to do on this channel, and mainly because of this. I saw this particular kit online, it blew me away and I was just so impressed with it. I had to get it. Now I've had this in my possession for a couple of weeks, so I'm a bit behind, but I just wanted to again share it with you because I like this figure anyhow. I've always openly admitted that the Unicron trilogy and everything else around that is a huge gap in my knowledge, so I never got to see the actual original figure that this combined with this is based on. I've only seen the photos and I thought it looked spectacular. Now to be honest, my first impressions of this is it's really good. It's a nice sturdy box with a nice, design on it. The sheen on it is perfect. Nothing about this feels cheap, shall we say. I think it feels, and indeed I think it looks great. So if we have a look at the inside of the packaging, again, no idea what we're going to have in here. Let's have a look. So I expected plastic casing because everybody still use it, and there we go. That looks really good actually, and we've got, by the looks of it, some actual decent instructions, which you don't usually get with many third-party companies. So let's have a look. It is all sellotaped in. Right, what I'm going to do then is set these free and we'll have a look at how we can use these, because there is a way you can attach to the bike, a way you can attach to the robot, and I believe you can build a stand just as its own display piece as well. So let's have a look at them right now. So I've set all the pieces free and I've looked at the instructions and they're pretty good, to be honest. I'm quite surprised. There of course is all the contents, and it does appear that yes, there definitely is a display mode as well. So let's have a look at that. So we've got this base here where the sword does flop out, and what we're looking at is the side, where is it, with the circle on the top. So that side is no use to you. You want the sword at the bottom. You then want to just pop this into the base like so. Turn it so the tab there is facing forwards. Once you've done that, you've got this circle adapter. This is going to fit neatly into that cutout there as well. So that should, there you go, fit around there like so. Then take the top part and this will then also fit in there like so. So that's pretty much the stand. Then we've got the front of the motorcycle part, which will open up. And this will then turn into, well, look like the shoulder sort of pads, etc. So what we need to do is bring these down, turn them around like so, bring these up and sort of turn them over like that. Now, are we looking to turn? No, we need this bit at the back because this bit's going to lift up over, and that's where this is going to attach to the back via that hole there of the helmet like so. So that's going to rest there, and then it's just a case of turning these. Oh, I've just popped that off there. It looks like they go around like that. That's it. It's a full rotation on them. See, you've got these circles at the bottom. Now it says on the instructions left hole only, so that's of course the left from the back. This will slot on top of there, and then you can tidy this up, have it look a little bit better than that. But there you go, there is your, I suppose it's a bonus, it is exactly that. It's just a bonus little display mode for the figures to give you, I suppose, an idea of just how big it is. I've got prowl in bike mode typically, so it's, you can make it, if you extend it all the way up, about as high as a deluxe figure if you wanted to, but it is just a bonus mode and I wanted to show you it because it's in there. Right, let's take this apart then. So just simply take this apart, disconnect that from there, and then let's get prowling, and then let's see how we can attach all this into his bike mode. Okay then, so let's have a look at sidecar mode. Now to be honest, this one I don't think looks as good as what he's going to look like when we put the full armor on him when he was in robot, but I'm still going to show you it anyway. So we're not going to need this helmet at all, so we'll just shift that out of the way. We'll take this part, which was of course all the shoulder bits a second ago, in there. What we're looking to do is join this together via this large tab here. Now the one thing about these is they do feel quite robust, and I suppose they're like a lot of third-party figures. They've got the ball and socket joints, so if they do all pop off, it's not going to be too detrimental. That is what the helmet was attached to, if you remember. I'm just going to point that forward as well, and then these, it looks like the things are going to attach to the side, but also this tab is going to fit into, he says, yep, that should just fit into the side like so. So we'll fold this over, and then what we're going to do is we're just going to attach a load of things to the underside of this. So the first part will be the double spear. This is going to slot into, or do we slide it in? Yeah, there we go, slide that in to there like so. Yep. And then the other one is going to be pretty much the same, but a bit further back, so it's not as it's not protruding as much as the other, but you can see that's on that side anyway. Right, what we need to do now is take this part. This on all the pictures has these bits at the top, so this needs to fold under completely. You've got that tab there which is going to fit into that hole, so hopefully, he says hopefully, and there's another cutout there as well, so this should line up really. That's it, that's really held in place now. Line this up, keep the blade underneath it, of course, make sure that still goes there. So all we need to do now is on this side, we're going to line that up with this dowel. Oops, as well, you got to apply a little bit of pressure, but when you do, it does knock this out, but that's easily, of course, rectifiable. Now we need to just take the bike, rotate it around. This is going to line up with these here, he says, he hopes, and it does. So let's turn that down. Oops, there we go. There is your sidecar mode, and as you can see, the wheel rotates. It does look good, it works really well. There's obviously no use for the helmet, but there's no reason why you can't keep that in there, because it will hold up there as well. Size wise, again, I suppose it's not much point doing the full size comparison. It is just literally the add-on. It doesn't look too bad, you know, it serves its purpose, but I think what everybody wants to see, myself included, the main reason why I brought this kit is to see what he looks like with all the extra bits added on in robot mode. So we're going to come back, he's going to be in robot mode, and we'll start to attach all these bits to it as well. Okay, then we're back for the final time. Prowl's in his robot mode ready, and in all honesty, this is the main reason why I brought this kit, because I think this is going to look something special, to be honest. So we've got this whole side part here, which if we turn this around to the back of the figure, there's that huge cutout there. So this should fit, he says should do, slot neatly. Yep, that's going to fit inside there. These, of course, are going to come around over the legs. Look like a bit of, like, I suppose, hip skirts, or, like, you know, samurai clothing, shall we say. I'm not too sure the correct terminology of it, but they do look good there. Now this is, I imagine we're going to bring this up, bring this through, bring this down. Yep, there we go, that's what that's going to look like. So this will come up just over the shoulders there, like so. So you need to move, it needs to come around. Have I done that the right way? Yeah, I think so. There you go. That's going to come over there like so. So these are huge sort of shoulder pads, shoulder guards. That looks pretty cool already. The helmet is going to slot, yep, over the top like so. We started to take shape already now. To be honest, I'm going to attach this via that tab on this arm. But what I was going to say is, with regards to the other accessories, that's just going to fit, yep, on the forearm there. I think it's just come off. I need to put it in with a little bit more force looking at that. Yeah, what I was going to say is I've seen numerous ways for you to use the other accessories. So there is a way if you want to not use any of them, and what I mean by that is store them on the back. So via the back here, you can slot this into there like so. You've got the cutout on the back of this. And then, to be honest, you can just recreate what it was like in the stand mode. So you could just attach this via there, and then that will tab in at the back if you didn't want that to be in his hands. But I suppose that sort of defeats the object of buying this upgrade kit, because it just looks amazing. So again, there's another way, of course. I've seen this attached into the forearm there, and then some of these attached via there. But I think, in all honesty, it's just going to be a case of popping that into there, and that's a crazy upgrade kit. As I say, my first real I did do a couple of the other Dreadwing and just gun accessories, if you know what I mean. I've done them upgrade kits, but this is my first real look at an upgrade kit. And in all honesty, I did actually start this way before then. I just didn't get around to finishing it, so I'm just really pleased that I've managed to get around to doing it. I think it does look good. Whether it warrants the price or not, I don't know. It does give you a completely new figure, so you could get away with buying another one of these if you want to, and it looks like you've got two separate figures. I mean, the cost of the kit though is more than the actual figure. I suppose it just depends on how much you love the original character. Because I've got no actual connection to the original character, I just liked this because of aesthetics. I'm sure you'll agree it does look good. I mean, with regards to some other figures, it's still only the same size as your deluxe figure which you first brought, so it's no, you know, it's not much bigger, it's just a bit wider, a little bit more to it. With regards to some other figures, third party, again, it's still your same size deluxe chug figure, so they've not added anything size wise in height and that. What they've done is they've brought just made him wider, and again giving him more accessories, which I suppose is what tends to happen now with the figures. Even if they just stay the same size, you know, I suppose a good example would be Hot Rod was sold at a Voyager, but it was really a deluxe class with a load of accessories. So I suppose you could look at it a little bit like that. I've just knocked the throw stars out, but to be honest, I'm quite impressed. As I say, I think I will carry on down this pathway of looking at upgrade kits because they are interesting, and I know there's a market out there, and I know that people want to see them. So yeah, this is my first real proper upgrade kit review. Let me know what you think of it in the comments, guys, and of course this is, I think, is still available on Shozy as well. So thanks for watching, take care.